Welcome, Dr. Nagendra Rao. I'm very happy to be with Dr. Nagendra, an expert in ancient and medieval history. He has number of publications in his name, not only in the national journals but in international journals as well. He has attended numerous national and international conferences, and it's my pleasure to have Dr. Nagendra, HOD and professor in the Department of History, Goa University with us. It would be our pleasure to get guidance from you regarding history as a subject. Like students in social sciences stream nowadays really don't know what to do after completing their masters. So how do you think a student from social sciences who has taken history as a subject, what are the future opportunities for them?
To the student who has taken postgraduate degree, uh, uh, one can go for teaching, as usually is done by most of the students. In fact, our students go for B.Ed after their M.A. So they can go for school teaching, they can go for higher secondary school teaching, they can go for undergraduate to teaching also, and also if they have the qualifications like SET or NET, they can go for of course university teaching, and even college. They can become professor in a college. Of course, 7P guidelines say that PhD is compulsory for university teaching now. So one should also think of getting a PhD registration and completion of PhD. So that is one thing. And SETNET is most important for all MA students in history and also different other disciplines, if they want to get a position in a college or in the university. So through this SETNET, they can even, if they can clear JRF, I think that would be great, so that they can get a fellowship, and also they can start their career, and with that they can do a lot of things in research. So these are some of areas one can go in, but also one can go for some other jobs also. Like for example, our one student has gone for air hostess. So she is a air hostess, even though she has done a master's in history. So you need not go only in teaching career. One can go for some other positions also, like even administrative positions. One can go UPSC. One can try. We have the GPSC, Goa Public Service Commission. So there are so many things that one can achieve as PG in history.
Question from you is like, are there any scholarships besides JRF for the student to pursue higher studies in historical sciences?
Yeah, there are so many scholarships. Apart from ICHR gives a fellowship for students who can clear their exam. So there is a particular exam for ICHR. So national level, international level, there are many scholarships. Like UK is offering a scholarship. One can do postdoctoral research also. So UK Academy scholarship is there, and also many other fellowships one can try. In fact, one can publish in good journals, Scopus listed index journals. One should have the target of around 10 journal articles. Then one can go for all these fellowships, and they are very substantial, and the students can benefit from this kind of publication.
Is like how to find out which are index journals, like can we get the list of those in history, and what would be the best journals? Could you recommend some of those? What would be the procedure to for the guidelines for publishing?
See, now there are standard some index like Scopus, for example. Scopus is there, there's Web of Science. So one can go for both Scopus and Web of Science index. And there are some Indian journals listed in this Scopus. For example, EPW is one journal. Economic and Political Weekly is there. Indian Historical Review is there. Studies in People's History, Studies in History, then International Journal of Maritime History. So there are large numbers of journals. Hundreds of journals are listed in the Scopus as well as in the Web of Science. And they are supposed to be very good journals, which are being edited and reviewed by very important scholars. So I think one can go for these different journals, and one can publish their articles, and it is very prestigious thing to publish in these different journals.
Be like, what would be the good conferences the students can participate in, and how do actually students get to know about the conference besides department if they want to go, if they are running PhD in some of the university corners where there is no proper awareness about most of the subjects, how they can apply on their own?
One point I would like to say here, you asked about the journals, but one should also be aware of fake journals, what is called fake journals. Because they just take money for 1,500 rupees, 2,000 rupees. They say that they are going to publish in Scopus Index journals, but they are all, one can use the word faltu. So please don't publish in those kind of journals. So you have to publish in the genuine Scopus Index journals. It is very difficult to publish in them. You need, you need to do a lot of hard work. So they are all very high quality journals. It is not like, at the end of the day you send your article and it is being published next day, and if that happens, it is a fake journal. In the same way, there are some fake conferences. You get a call for conferences and they are all fake conferences. So you should be aware of these kind of genuine as well as fake conferences, and one should avoid attending those kind of conferences. But then there are many other conferences, genuine. You can go to the website, like there is what is called HNet Asia. HNet Asia is there. One can go for HNet South Asia. So one can go to these websites and become a member, and you will get notification regarding the conferences and also call for papers. So you should go for some academic, genuine academic particular programs like being organized by the universities. Like we are also going to organize some seminars, and many scholars they have said that they will attend these seminars. So these kind of genuine academic activities one should attend, and not the fake kind of activities which are there now, and some people are earning a lot of money because of this. But then it is not good for the students.
Important point about fake journals and fake conferences. Another question, sir, last question would be regarding the subsidiary, or I could say allied branches like archaeology, or as you have done your specialization in the Indo-Portuguese. So what are the other allied areas the student of history can work?
As you mentioned, archaeology is one field. One can go for a particular MA in archaeology. There are some universities which offer, like Pune is the one university which offers. Karnataka University also another university, but there is compared to general history subject, there is not much scope for archaeology, particularly if you want to stay in your own place. If you can leave and you can go to some other place, then it is okay. So even there is scope for archaeology. Regarding Indo-Portuguese history, there is no separate degree in Indo-Portuguese history as such, but then one can study Portuguese, and one can also go to the Portuguese archives. We have archives in Goa, and also there is archives in Portugal. So one can go to these archives and one can do lot of work, and there is good demand for Portuguese language. So if you know Portuguese language, even you can get a job in some computer, some agencies or some companies.
Sir, it was a great pleasure to have you with us. Looking forward to have more students in history. If you want to have any further guidelines with sir, feel free to just post in the comment, and we'll forward all your comments to Dr. Nagendra. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.